Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, we are taking a look at what I can only describe as perhaps one of the most down bad men ever recorded, man. And I'm telling you, like, we've seen some insane things before, right? Like, for all my OGs who remember way back in the day during the down bad videos, we've had people say some of the most vile, insane, just disturbing things, just like some Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff, right? But honestly, you could expect that people would say some pretty insane, terrible things like that over text. But to see what we're about to see and watch this guy just say this shit not only on video, not only on a live stream full of people on the internet, but in front of complete strangers in a bar. I don't know, man. Like, just to think that somebody would do this is crazy to me. Like, this is one of them types of videos, bro, that, like, I would literally rather the FBI put me in Guantanamo Bay than for you to get this type of information out of me, bro. Like, the CIA could have me tied down to a chair saying I'm a Chinese spy, sticking fucking toothpicks up under my toenails and hitting them with hammers for weeks. And I think I would rather go through that than to go through what this guy just did when he said this. So I think we all know about the happenstance that does happen to exist, known as the Tier 1 Twitch mod. Now, for those of you who don't have your expert bachelor's degree in simpology here, these Tier 1 Twitch mods are some of the most embarrassing people sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and clown on everybody who's a Twitch mod or a Discord mod or whatever, because not all of them are bad or weird people, but then you, like, see videos like this, and that's where, like, the fucking stereotypes about these groups of people come from, bro. Like, I'm sure the Twitch mods are sitting around like, dude, why does everyone think we're a bunch of fucking goofballs? And it's like, well, dude, I don't know. When you got your fucking boy here spitting this fucking wacky factoid out in the bar, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really make y'all look the best. So we're gonna take a look at one of the saddest, most, like, hard to watch videos I think I've ever seen, man. So let's go ahead with that being said and roll the footage.
But I met a girl who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants.
Wow.
Hug you.
I think you need to get laid a little more often, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was she hot though? Was she like super duper duper hot?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's forgivable if she was super duper duper hot.
Yeah.
Alright, man, so you just notice, like, the way the room reacted to that statement. And to be fair, like, would you not react the same fucking way? Like, several seconds of just pause. Like, these are, like, you gotta think, man. He's in a bar. This looks like it's, like, not like a, I would say, a Gen Z type of bar. This seems like it's one of them types of places where, you know, middle-aged, older folks even come through, you feel me? Like, if you're a dude and you've been to the bar, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's completely different types of bars. Like, there's bars that you go to for young folks, and there's bars that you go to that are not for young folks. So, like, just based on the other dude in the video, I'm gonna assume, like, that a lot of the dudes in the room, bro, are, like, not Gen Z / don't really pay attention to the internet all like that, bro. So to these guys, like, he's already speaking a foreign language, and, like, I've already experienced this before. Like, I mean, I'm a YouTuber for a living, right? Trying to explain to a 50-year-old man the internet shit that I do on a daily basis is like trying to fucking speak Sumerian to a 3-year-old Chinese baby. Like, it's not gonna fucking work for you, dude. They have no idea what you're saying. To them, you might as well just be sitting there going, like, it wouldn't fucking make any difference to them. But then to say something like that, just out of left field, I can only imagine what they think about, like, fucking Twitch and shit like that now, right? And can you blame them? Like, this is probably one of the only times they've really ever heard a story like this. Like, I mean, you saw how the dude on the left reacted. Like, he's fucking, you know, scratching his eyebrow, like, damn near flabbergasted at what he heard. Got the other dude telling him, like, hey, bro, I think you need to get laid a little bit more often. Like, bro, that is not a nice thing to hear, right? Like, that cannot be a great thing for your self-esteem to hear, bro. Like, hey, man, you don't get enough bitches. You feel me? Like, you don't get enough pussy to not act like a fucking weirdo. So, if we're being real, right, like, is this guy, like, the worst person who's ever lived? Nah, man. Like, he's just an awkward dude who has an online hobby, who apparently jizzes himself when he hugs attractive women. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I just don't get it, man. Like, he has to be lying, right? Because, like, I'm a dude, right? My shit works, you feel me? Like, I wake up every morning, we're a full mast, you know what I mean? Like, my shit works. But I've never, like, hugged an attractive woman, or, like, realistically, like, I'd fucking, like, any woman. You could put Margaret Robbie in front of me, bro, and I don't think think if I hugged her that I'm busted, you feel me? I just don't get how that happens, like how that works. I don't know, man, like you don't even have to be stimulated, you feel me? Like you don't even have to be pleased before you're just ready to start chunting everywhere, dog. Like, come on, man. Like that just puts the picture in mind for me. You know how some people, they got them fucking puppies at their house that get a little too giddy and excited when they see someone at the door, and you walk in the house and the dog's fucking pissing all over itself, fucking, you know, squirting piss all over the hardwood floor, bro. You ever had one of those awkward moments where you have to try and pretend to ignore the dog piss soaking all over the floor as the owner's like, oh yeah, he just gets a little excited, you know, Roscoe gets a little excited. Like, that's what comes into mind for me when I hear that you're doing this, bro. So, you know, a lot of people are clowning this guy online right now, and honestly, can you blame them? Like, when you hear a fucking story like this or a situation like this, man, I don't know, it just like, he's getting clowned, but at the same time, like, I don't think he's fucking the worst guy who's ever lived because of this, right? Like, yeah, it's cringe, yeah, it's embarrassing, but, I mean, yeah, it is what it is, bro. But you would think, like, after this, right, that's where it stops, because, like, you see this, and it's fucking embarrassing, man. It's getting millions of views on Twitter. People are making fun of this guy. The people in the bar were flabbergasted, like, what the fuck did this guy just say to me? Like, he already has that bad reputation because he's a Twitch mod, but, dude, it actually gets worse. Like, I wish I was exaggerating when I said that, but dude, it actually gets fucking worse. Like, I started reading the article behind this entire thing, behind the viral clip from Dexerto here, and bro, it just becomes like actually fucking like weird. Like beyond just like oh, he said something weird in public, he did a little funny haha, he shared an embarrassing trope. Like, nah, bro, this is not the first time he has ever done this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it happens once, I guess you can get a pass, man. Like, yeah, is it weird? Are you gonna get clowned a little bit? But I guess maybe you can come back from that, right? Maybe you can try and fucking piece it all back together. But this is a multiple time thing, right? So it turns out that this guy actually has been for a while known as Twitch's quote biggest simp, and he's actually a regular in a lot of the biggest female streamers broadcasts. So I don't know, like, I guess he hops from fucking girl stream to girl stream, watching them, you know, and like moderating their chats for them and stuff. Pretty interesting way to spend your time, but I mean, that's the type of person I would expect to be telling this kind of story. I can't lie, like, this is one of those situations where like the suspect fits the description just too perfectly. I mean, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying here. This is not the first time, or only time, I should say, that this has happened. This has happened on numerous occasions, so in fact, this wasn't even the first time he confessed to this act. In a video by Built Different about Dallas, he admitted in an interview that it has happened multiple times, but this time naming the said streamer. Quote, there was one time I met ST Peach. She gave me a hug. I met her for the first time and I ended up jizzing my pants, he admitted in the video, leaving the interviewer stunned. Even admitting that it happened again, but this time during a party. Quote, I think one other time, this was like the third TwitchCon, but I was at a party where I was drunk, he said. Quote, there were a bunch of girls dancing up on me and yeah. For now, he has faced no repercussions and is still active on Twitch. So apparently there has been 3 separate instances, at least, in which this guy has gotten a little close to a woman, you know, a little physical contact, I guess, and he just busts a fucking nut. Like, I mean, bro, at this point, you gotta talk to a doctor or something, man. Like, I just feel like that's not normal, bro. Like, I'm not even on like oh, that's weird that you said that, but like, I don't understand how you can be like so, I guess, sensitive that like, I guess being touched just fucking makes you explode. Like, I feel like I could go like a decade without getting any type of play, anything, like even talking to a bitch or something, and like, if you took me out of the fucking padded room that they had me in or whatever and you reintroduced me and a woman came up and hugged me, I still don't think that would be enough to just have me fucking completed. You feel me? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't think you're supposed to be that sexually sensitive. Like, maybe he has like a medical condition or something that's leading to this happening. I'm not even like making bullshit up. Like, maybe that's really the case, because this should not be a several time thing, bro. And then he names this poor fucking streamer ST Peach, right? Now, I have provided y'all with a picture of of ST Peach, okay? I didn't know who this was, had to look this up, but first time seeing her, I can say, you know, not bad. She's a very pretty girl. I'm not gonna sit here and say she's fucking ugly or anything. She is a pretty girl, you feel me? Like, I mean, she's not fucking ugly by any stretch of the imagination, right? But is she bad enough to be like fucking bursting in your underwear at the fucking touch of her arm? I don't really think so, man. Like I said earlier, bro, you could put Margaret Robbie, you could put fucking Ice Spice in front of me, you could put Nicki Minaj in front of me, and you could have all of them climb up on top of me and do some sort of fucking group hug or something, and even then, I still don't think I'm just fucking finished. Like, I don't know, man, it just doesn't make sense to me, but ultimately, right, like, it all comes together because of him, like, opening up about this and, like, telling people, bro. Like I said, I just don't think that this is something ever that I would ever want to share with anyone, bro. Like, I don't even know if you tell your therapist this kind of shit, you feel me? Like, at a certain point, man, like, I hate to say it, but you gotta kind of know what to incriminate yourself with. Like, if you're gonna have weird instances like this popping up where a woman hugging you has you exploding at the seams, bro, like, that's gotta be some shit you just don't tell people, man. Like, that's gotta be, like, locked down, top one secret, you know, like, I wouldn't even tell my mom type shit, bro. You gotta take that one to the grave. Like, you gotta fucking die knowing you did that shit and no one else knowing that. Like, at least in my opinion, man, there's no way in hell, bro, that I would be ever like announcing this, bro. And like, I don't want to say that he's like proudly announcing it, like, oh, you know, I fucking just couldn't help myself, you know? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's like hyped up that he did it. Like, I mean, he seems to understand like that that's not a really like normal thing to do, but like, if you know that, bro, if you know that that's weird, you need to be doing something about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I've never been that like worked up, if you feel like, if you understand what I'm saying. I've never been that ready to go where like the fucking touch of me could just fucking have me go. I don't know, man, but ultimately, you know, we got to ask ourselves, what if this is all fake? What if he made these stories up for attention? Because, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, what if he's just bullshitting? There's no way this is real. Honestly, I hope it's not, because like this guy, I don't think he realizes like what he's opening himself up to by telling the internet this kind of shit. But ultimately, bro, like, why would you want to fake something like this? Like, why would you want to, you know, make up a story like this about yourself? Because like, people are gonna believe it. It's not one of those things where people are like, oh, he's just joking. Like, most people think he's being serious. And like, honestly, bro, if this is something he's admitted numerous fucking times, like in multiple interviews and podcasts and stuff, bro, I really don't think that this is like something he would just be making up for the fun of it, bro. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, talking about this guy going too early, I guess, and signing out, man. Jesus Christ.